I really don't miss being a recruiter for the Michigan Army National Guard. I hated that shit. But one of the things I do miss is the people. Some of the most interesting people from all walks of life become recruiters for the National Guard, and some sketchy motherfuckers too. One of the sketchiest motherfuckers I ever met was this gentleman named Big Mike. Big Mike and I were recruiters together in Battle Creek, Michigan. Big Mike was a large black man that wore Birkenstocks year-round in Michigan, and I'm not saying there's a damn thing wrong with a black man wearing Birkenstocks. Any motherfucker that wears sandals in the winter in Michigan is a fucking monster. Beware of that man. Big Mike had a sketchy side hustle. He would sell used lingerie and women's footwear to coked out strippers at 3 o'clock in the morning. Big Mike was making deals and slinging heels with some dusty Battle Creek bitches, God bless him. Big Mike also taught karate. He would teach karate to large white women as part of a weight loss program that he had, and he also taught me karate. I learned karate from Big Mike. One time Big Mike called me up and he's like, yo, I can't teach you karate anymore. I'm going over to Korea for a few weeks to study the rarest form of karate on some mountaintop. I'll catch you later, bro. I didn't hear from Big Mike for a few weeks, and then he called me up and he was like, yo, are you going to the recruiting conference in Grand Rapids? And I'm like, yeah, I'll see you there. I met Big Mike at the Michigan Army National Guard Recruiting and Retention Awards banquet at the Amway Grand in Grand Rapids, Michigan. We were eating at the restaurant there, and Big Mike had this young ass Asian woman of the Orient, sitting with him. And I was like, Big Mike, who is this woman? And he was like, her name's Suki Chow, and she live here now. And I looked at Suki and I introduced myself, and she gave me this weird fucking look, and she was like, eee. And Big Mike got all mad, and he aggressively looked at that bitch, and he said some shit in Korean. I don't know what the fuck he said. He's like, dong dong dong. And then Suki smiled and looked at me, and she was like, hi. Yeah, it was fucking weird, guys. Big Mike calls me up again. He says, hey, I need you to take Suki some food at my secret hideout. Get that bitch a spicy chicken sandwich from Wendy's, biggie sized, with a 6-piece nugget. And I'm like, got you, man. And he's like, make sure those are the spicy nugs, bro. And I'm like, I got you, dude. I go get Suki some Wendy's. Then I go to Big Mike's secret hideout. Big Mike's secret hideout is this campground in Comstock, Michigan. There's a fucking petting zoo on it. It was the scummy ass trailer. You had to do karate, and you were stepping over llama shit and goat shit. It was really fucking difficult to do karate. Knock on the trailer door. Suki comes running out, and she was like, Big Mike kidnapped me, and he kept me out here for weeks. And I'm like, I don't know, Suki. I'm just supposed to deliver you some Wendy's. She was like, take me to the airport. I want to go home. And I'm like, I don't know anything about that, Suki. I handed that bitch some Wendy's, and I took the fuck off. I did not help Suki escape back to Korea because I was scared of Big Mike. He was a scary individual, and I didn't want him killing me, so I just kept that shit to myself until now. I don't know if you guys are even gonna find this interesting. I guess what I'm saying here is the only thing I really fucking miss about being a recruiter for the National Guard are all the sketchy motherfuckers that were recruiters for the National Guard. I hope this information helps. Thank you for your service.